Hey, hi guys, today I am doing my video log at about, I don't know what time it is actually, about 8ish, and yeah, it's quite dark out here, but I'm using my really cool new light. We're going to do light photography or light graffiti. For those who can't write backwards, you'll definitely need a piece of paper or notepad and a pen. So you write down what you want on that pad, so you'll have to write the word backwards. It says Dantay TV. So what you need to do is maybe stick that where your camera is, just to remind you, because it gets a bit tricky if writing certain letters backwards. But you'll get the hang of it. You'll also need a lighter, sparklers, or a torch. So I have a torch here, it's an LED torch. So if you have a Canon, you'll have to switch your mode dial to TV, which is time value. And if you have a Nikon, you'll have to switch it to S, which is shutter priority. So any DSLR can do this. Some lower models can also do this, and just switch to your shutter priority. And what that means is how long your camera opens up its shutters to take the photo. So in most DSLRs and cameras you can go to 30 seconds at least. So I recommend to at least go to 30 seconds, because if you're new at this, you want the most amount of time to write what you want to write. So it does take a few practices, but I'm sure you can get it eventually. And yeah, so you just switch it to TV or S, and then change the settings to 30 seconds if you can. What you also need is black or dark clothes. So because it is your camera is opening its shutters for a long amount of time, it lets in light. So anything that comes off whitish will come up in the photo. So like I have little designs on my Luke's shirt that will probably come up in the photos that I'll show you next. But I will give you a post-production secret after we're done. See you guys soon. Okay, so my handwriting is a little bit messy, but you can see it says Dantay TV. So this is actually quite fun to do with your friends. So I did it with a friend the other day, and I came up with a few drawings, so I'll show you them now. And yeah, it's just, you can play around with it, use different types of lighting. LED lights are really fun to play with. You can use any sort of lens. I recommend using a wide angle lens, so anything that's like 18 to whatever, 18 to 55, 18 to 200, 18 to 135, whatever. At the moment I'm using my 30mm 1.4, which I do not recommend using unless you've got a really big space. That was actually quite hard because it's quite zoomed in, whereas it's okay if you have a bigger area, but yeah, definitely recommend just a normal kit lens or any sort of simple zoom lens. It's really easy to do. Comment if you've got any questions, because I know it wasn't that in-depth, but I don't want to scare people away. That's the whole point of this. I just want to be straightforward and simple for people to understand. So some people have asked me if I do prefer post-production or just leave my photos the way it is. Of course I would love to just leave my photos the way they are. I do take some photos that I'm actually quite proud of, but there is times where you do use post-production because you can just get a better picture out of it. So the best settings to put your light graffiti on is ISO 100, the lowest your camera can go. If you can go lower, go for it. Of course, give yourself 30 seconds. If that is too much, lower it. Common sense. If it's too little, increase it. If you can lower the exposure, lower that as well. The lower the exposure, the light possible, the better. So if you don't have the option to lower the exposure or the ISO lower than 100, just leave it, that's fine. Bring it into your computer, use a program. I suggest Lightroom. Your camera may come with better applications to edit your photos. So what you do is actually just lower your exposure level. So I would lower it maybe -2, just drop it down a little bit, and you can get rid of any lit up colors like your shirts and your pants or whatever that is not as bright as your torchlight. if you do have stuff that is brighter than your torchlight, then you'll probably have to do your light graffiti again. So it does take a lot of effort, but I'm sure you'll be happy with your results at the end. Like, you can take really good photos with light graffiti. You can play around with it. There's a lot of really cool art out there that people have done with light graffiti, so just check it out. Google. So hope you guys have liked Dantay TV so far. It has been great. We've got so many views so far, and I really thank you for watching, because you're really making me want to do this more. And even if there's like a few things wrong, just tell me, just comment, be nice about it, of course, but yeah, just let me know, and yeah, I will do my best to help you out and fix whatever's wrong. And yeah, until next time, see you guys later, bye! Okay, how good is my lighting? Subscribe!